And Pisces, it's your turn, my loves. The Ivy Phoenix here. Welcome back to my channel for your September 2018 reading. I'm feeling heavy energy, more so like zapped energy. But it could also be because I have finally gotten through all 12 of these this evening. And the mix of all of the different emotions. Six of Pentacles. Going to be a similar layout to what I've done previously, but I'm going to add a clarifying layer since it's my birthday month. My balloons have been kind of making their way into the video, into the videos. So general reading may not resonate with you. Maybe cross watcher. Hey. Not doing any call outs for signs, not reading reversals, just not my thing. I think after this month I'm going to stop saying that because I think I've been doing it this way for 4 months. It's been enough time, I think. Okay. Two of Cups. Continuing with the same advice, sun, rising sign, watch those at minimum for me, at least through the end of the year now. I know I said through the end of the summer. Okay, pay attention to sixes. We have Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Two of Cups. Because of all of the energy that transpired, over the summer, we are going to start seeing the roots of all of that, planting, manifesting throughout the end of the year. Pisces, what I want to say is I feel as if you all are knowledgeable about something and you are just keeping your head in the sand. More specifically, I'm feeling pressure here in my third eye, which is actually the chakra cleanse. I'm doing a chakra cleanse exclusively on Instagram, and we've gotten through the first 5 chakras, about to start the third eye tomorrow, which I think is when I'm going to relax and upload these videos. But I'm feeling the pressure right here, which makes me feel as if you all are seeing something for what it truly is, but maybe ignoring, I want to say ramifications, but you may be ignoring what you need to be doing about it. Six of Pentacles, supposed to be even, give and take. Six of Wands, victorious energy here, especially with the combination of the other 2 cards. And Two of Cups, you know, that's divine love, even give and take. There's something about having balance here that the video for you all that just popped into my head, I don't think I called it Petty Betty, but Petty Pisces, I think that's what I called it. It brings me to that video where you all tend to act sometimes that's less than stellar when you are hurt. So when you're hurt, you hurt other people. And it may not be known. Sorry, that's the Hermit, so put that up there. It may not be known. It may not be conscious. It's just instinct for you. You immediately do it. And I can only imagine with the combination of your moon, right after 5 of Cups, with your moon sign, the emotional aspect of you, and your Mars, the action energy behind it all. The combination of that would be very telling on how brutal you can be. Do you hear me, Pisces? And why? Why? Uranus retrograde. I'm itching for you all too. Again, you guys know, itchy skin for me, it signifies deep knowing. Pisces, you all, why? So let me share an example for you. Again, I just wrapped up the 5th chakra for the cleanse, and what I found interesting in doing this cleanse, and it's an abbreviated version, when you were trying to either one, heal the chakras or simply rebalance them, or perhaps maybe balance them for the very first time. But when you're going through that, you'll start to have situations and circumstances that are related to that chakra pop up for you, right? And like clockwork, and it's been happening on day 2 of my cleanse, where I start to see where it's fitting in for my life. And the reason why I wanted to pause is because I had some truths that were shown to me, but more so of the things that I wanted to say, the things that I had been keeping buried. So Uranus retrograde, Venus, you have the sun and the moon at eclipse time. Set something off for you, Pisces, and I feel like you may be taking it too far. You really might be. Where watch my Instagram video that I did, because it's truly resonating in each of these general readings for this month. All about relationships too. My African wooden couple was calling out to me to place it in the camera sight, so I already knew kind of where these readings were going to be going. The world, yeah, something has to stop. 7 of Pentacles. Who just had, I think it was Capricorn, had the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands also towards this end of the reading. So maybe go check out that video. So yeah, I really had some things that I wanted to release, that I wanted to say. Usually when that happens for me, I first turn to journaling. But journaling wasn't enough. Then I usually turn into prayer and meditation. That wasn't enough either. There is something that I need to be speaking to myself. There was something I had to admit to myself. And Pisces, I feel like that is you. Because until you admit it, you are going to taint every connection that you feel you need to run to in order to avoid actually facing the truth. That is what I feel for you all this month. We have the Hermit. So yes, there's going to be a necessity to go inside, to do the internal work. The new moon in Virgo definitely should have helped kick that off, which is your opposite, right? We have the Fool. And I feel like this is more so, instead of just jumping out into the middle of nowhere, I feel like you have a direction to go. Like this, this depiction of the Fool, he is, it doesn't necessarily feel like he's about to walk off the cliff. It's like he knows where he's going. And he's keeping it simple. You know, he's not bringing a ton. He ain't paying attention. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, if you are younger than 18, I am using a specific deck you probably shouldn't be looking at. But anyways, he's ignoring, you know, this lovely, dovely couple in the background here. He ain't paying attention to that. There's a snake there. He ain't paying attention to that. He's just focused. He knows where he's going, okay? And then you have the sun and the moon. Whenever I see these, it definitely means that there is the potential or the necessity for balance to come into play. More importantly, though, because of the eclipses we just had, I feel like this definitely has a role to do with that, where what you think you know, you don't. You don't just yet. And then we have the world here, where there is a cycle that needs to come to an end that you are resisting doing. I feel like you're even trying to elevate it higher than where it's going to go, and it's going to come down, Pisces, if you don't wake up. If you don't wake up, I'm just looking because I'm curious to see where the Tower is. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, King of 8 of Cups. Walking, and once you choose to do that, you get the 10 of Pentacles, which is going to cause anxiety for you. Like, there are these things that start to happen, you know, if you don't do the work that needs to be done. So with the 7 of Pentacles, Divine wants you to be more direct, I feel. 7 of Pentacles typically stands for being patient, you know, waiting for time to show what you need to know. But I feel 100% that you already do know, Pisces. So we have 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands. So in the Aquarius video, I felt this huge boom in the middle of my chest. And for you all, I'm feeling like this numbing feeling where you all are breaking your own hearts. That, oh my gosh, 5 of Cups. Very much so. King of Pentacles. Knave of Cups, or Page of Cups, and Page of Wands. Where I feel like this is you, Pisces. You have been putting out these insignificant offers. Again, I think you're trying to stretch something past its expiration date, and I am not exactly sure why. Outside of the fact, like, you're hurt about something, but it's going too far, and the further and further that you push the envelope, you already know, because you've been in these situations before, Pisces. You choose to put yourself in these types of situations. It's like you poke the bear, you keep poking the bear, and then you throw the stick and you run to make it seem like it wasn't you when it was. You know, the only reason that the bear lets you come close is because it trusted you. It trusted you, unless the bear was sleeping. But in this case, I don't think that was it. We have the Emperor here. I don't think that was it. I think they trusted you. And you keep, maybe when they're turning their head, or maybe when they are actually laying down, you know, for rest, you sit up there and you do the most. And it gets old after a while, Pisces. And trust me, I know. I couldn't sleep. Ace of Wands. I couldn't sleep. When I don't sleep, and it's usually because there's something that's bothering me, and I try and understand the root cause of it. Not too long ago, I couldn't sleep, and I was reviewing, you know, some old text messages, right? Missing somebody. Missing somebody. Looking through old text messages and just the things I used to say. And I don't think I've necessarily admitted this out loud, but I used to say some things to cover up how deeply I either wanted to be around someone, how I wanted to see them, spend time with them. Where I wanted to get a reaction. I wanted to see how much they cared, right? But I pushed and I pushed and I pushed and I pushed, even though I know I was pushing a little bit too much. 8 of Wands, fast action, Knight of Cups. Some type of message. Some of me feels, I mean, the way that she's looking, if you keep doing this, this is going to be you, Pisces, running to try and save yourself from the gauntlets coming down, honey, with this Emperor here, ain't sitting there trying to take no mess, okay, at all. Get it together. Oh, Pisces, this World card, they gotta stop. Because you don't want to be on the other end where you've caused more damage. And I'm only talking about myself. I'm not going to even sit up here and try and point the finger. That's one thing I definitely learned over the last years. Regardless of any of that, at the end of the day, you're only responsible for your own actions, right? We have the King of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, where you sit up here and you do things, Pisces, because of the fact you can't explicitly explain your feelings. That is what you need to work on. Please go and review my throat chakra cleanse photos and advice there. And if you want a more extensive healing of that area, you know how to reach me, all down in the description box below. But I feel like you do these things because my North Node is in Pisces. Ooh. You do these things because you cannot explicitly express your emotions. And then you wonder why the person reacts the way that they do. Yeah. And I feel like, again, that's why you feel tired of it, but you can't stop. I've been there too, where I'm typing out the text and my brain, everything in me is trying to say, stop. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Why are you doing this? If you supposedly love this person, why are you doing this if you supposedly care? Why are you doing this if you want to have a more positive reaction from them? But what was I doing? I was still doing it, still doing it. And that's when I realized how much damage I was causing myself. You are breaking your own heart by doing this. You're breaking your own heart by potentially staying in something that you know you shouldn't. I feel like it's more of avoidance. It's a defense mechanism because you don't want to deal with something. Boom. You don't want to deal with something. Boom. You don't want to deal with something, so you keep yourself trapped. Boom. Look at all this mental energy. Oh my gosh, Pisces. Look at this. Ace of Swords. So we have the Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. And then we get Judgment here. Do I need to be any more clear here? I don't think so. So let's just go ahead and get your message. Pisces, do better, babe. Do better, babe. Do better, babe. Tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Peace at the bottom. That's what you need right now. You do. When I'm telling you, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Pisces, babes. I don't want y'all to miss out on a blessing. I don't want y'all to continue to be developing this type of karma. Let's change it to positive karma, please. So that is your message for this month, Pisces. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps shed some light on things. Again, with the retrogrades that are in place with Uranus and Venus coming up the pipeline, relationships are going to be getting deep review, resetting, rejuvenation. Things that you thought were dead are going to have new life breathed into them, okay? And I hope you're ready for that. Moving between Scorpio and Libra, it's all going to be about balancing. It's all going to be about being truthful with that intimacy, all of that stuff. All of that stuff, my loves. So thank you all so much for all of your donations and reading requests, healing services. I had such a wonderful time doing that healing services special. Definitely going to be doing that again very soon. Jump on it. I'll probably open up a few more spots, but sold out. It was wonderful, wonderful, because I love, as much as I love doing readings, I also love doing the healing part, you know. Just hearing also too how your journey continues to progress even after our time is done. It's beautiful energy to be a part of, and to assist you all with, and hearing those stories as well. I am I'm dedicating my birthday month to a cause that's very near and dear to my heart. I am a high school counselor. I've been in education in some way, shape, or form for over 11 years. But more importantly, a lot of my students, college-bound students, end up not enrolling at the school of their choice. And I know it can be easy to say, why don't they just choose another school? But by the time the financial issues have hit them, it's done something very detrimental to their confidence. The population that I serve, you know, they're always so disappointed in life in general, that when they feel like they have a success in something as big as not being able to afford to go, you know, in a few weeks at that, it's hard. It's difficult to even ask for help at that point. And so I want to help them however I can. I want to help them however I can. And $1, $10, $100, I don't care. I just want to at least reach my goal. I would love to exceed my goal, but I am asking that all donations get made to that. So please message me, email me, and I will send you that direct link. And I would love for you all to be a part of that cause. All the other ways to reach me down in the description box below. I will see you all next month. And again, Pisces, let's get it together. Let's get it together. But I love you all so much. Be blessed.